So you're Blues captain Ryan O'Reilly, and you want a haircut that's as custom as your stick curve. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so you get your signature look every time. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips, official hair salon of the NHL.
Well, our pleasure to welcome back to the show. He's centerman with the Regina Pats, presumptive first overall pick in the 2023 draft. Pride of North Vancouver, Mr. Connor Bedard, back with Sekeres and Price. How you doing, Connor?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Yeah, very well. How's your off-season going?
It's good. It's good to be home again for a little bit. So it's been nice.
We're gonna talk in a bit here about your training methods and your off-season and what it looks like. But first things first, we're right in the midst of the Memorial Cup. How much are you paying attention to the happenings at the national championship?
Yeah, I'm watching as many as I can. I mean, I think I kind of know guys on all the teams except for St. John, really. So obviously watching pretty closely, and that's always a dream for any guy playing in the CHL. So it's pretty cool to watch. You
were telling us Mason McTavish a little bit, the big goal scorer last night for Hamilton.
Yeah, we roomed together in U18s and also at the short World Juniors, and we became pretty close. So obviously it's good to see how good he's been doing, and I'm not surprised at all.
Before we look forward to what's to come in the next 12 months, obviously are going to be incredible with that 2023 draft. But let's just look back at this season for you. 51 goals, 49 points, or 49 assists, 100 points. And you got to see the Western Hockey League. Like, I know you played as a 15-year-old. It was a little different. But what was it like to get around and see other teams and other buildings and travel and just live the life of a Western Hockey Leaguer this year?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a lot of fun. Obviously, first year kind of being restricted to the bubble, and just to kind of have that reality of what the Western League's really like. It was a lot of fun, and we got a really good group. So, I mean, I think it was a really enjoyable season for all of us, other than kind of not making the playoffs. But I mean, it was a lot of fun.
50 goals and 100 points. Those are both magical numbers at any level of hockey. What did it mean to you to reach those two milestones?
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I think we would have hoped for more team success, like I said. But I mean, obviously those are cool numbers, and it was kind of nice to see those last couple go in for sure.
What will it mean? We see the schedule is out for next year, and finally we're going to get a chance to see you at the Langley Events Center to face the Giants on November 25th. What's it going to mean to you to come home and play in front of your home market?
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I've been right when I got drafted. That's something I was kind of already looking forward to, and a couple years have gone by, and obviously with COVID, I haven't been able to get the chance. So, I'm really pumped. Obviously, it's a little bit of ways, but I mean, once that day comes, it'll be really exciting to be back home and kind of have a lot of people I know coming up. So, I mean, I think that day is going to be a lot of fun.
Your GM has said, "Hey, we got to build up a team and take our best shot with Connor next year." What do you anticipate in terms of competitiveness for the Pats next year?
I mean, we're hoping to be a competitive team. I think this year we had, a lot of injuries and kind of setbacks in that way. And I mean, I think we got a lot of guys coming back that they kind of want to prove that we're a really good team. And I think everyone on our team is just excited to get going, and we feel like we can be a really good team.
When it comes to the offseason, how much sort of leeway do you give yourself? You're just a 16-year-old that's, a kid. And I know that there's a lot going on in your life and in the hockey world, but, is it training every day? Do you give yourself a little downtime? Do you get a vacation in? What's the summer look like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of training. I think this year especially, it's kind of a shorter offseason for me going off to World Juniors in August. So, definitely not much downtime, but I think it's something I enjoy, and, obviously try to, do other stuff, get on the golf course or something like that a little bit. So, just trying to find that balance and, obviously train as hard as I can.
Tell us about the World Juniors in August. What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, I think just getting the opportunity to play in it. When it got shut down in December, we were all pretty disappointed, and the group is really looking forward to getting that opportunity again, and obviously, hopefully, I mean, I'm sure there will be a lot of fans and stuff, so I think it'll be a really cool moment for all of us.
I was going to say, it really kind of kickstarts the competitiveness, right? Like, you go from the tournament, you go straight into a CHL season, so you get that going a little earlier than normal.
Yeah. I mean, I think, obviously getting into game shape and stuff is going to be nice, but, I mean, when you're there, the focus is to win it. You're not thinking about the future at all, really. And then obviously when it ends, your mind's right to the WHL season. But I mean, it'll be a lot of fun to get back and compete for a gold medal there.
We're a year out from your draft year. How much will you be paying attention to the goings on next week in Montreal?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot. I think it's nice kind of as the draft gets closer to myself. I know a lot more guys that are getting drafted, and I mean, you hear those names, and it's pretty cool to just see how close you are, and see the achievements of people and stuff. So it's always fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to seeing that this year.
Yeah, we all just learned of the close personal relationship between Sidney Crosby and Nathan McKinnon, 2 first overalls. Now, of course, they're from the same hometown. Have you found yourself making friends and connecting with players of your ilk in the same sort of way?
Yeah, I mean, I know Shane really well from the tournaments, and there's guys I've gotten to skate with a lot of pro guys here, and someone like Barzell has kind of I think mentored me a little bit in that way, and we've been able to become friends, which has been pretty cool. But I know a lot of guys even going back here on Power and all those guys that kind of get to know, which is pretty special. So there's definitely a lot of relationships that are guys that are kind of going on the same path as I hope to be going now one day.
Connor, you've been on the hockey radar now for a while, despite the fact that you are still such a young guy. I'm kind of curious about the process of choosing an agency and an agent. And I would imagine that, there were a lot of them that were bidding for your service. What was that process like ultimately to decide on the right representatives? And at what age did you finally settle on an agent?
Yeah, it was a pretty simple kind of process. I mean, they talk to you and you have, kind of meetings with different agencies. And I think I was around 14 when I decided to go with Newport. It was possible. I mean, it's crazy what they're able to do for you and kind of the information they can provide. So I was, really happy with my choice. And, that was a cool process for me to go through.
Well, one of the things we know you're up to in the summer is playing in the North Shore Inline Hockey League in the A Division out at Karen Magnuson Arena in North Vancouver. Tell us how you got involved in inline hockey.
Yeah, I've been playing inline since I was, I think, 5 or 6 years old. So it's kind of something I saw and wanted to try. And, I mean, it's so much fun. And, I'm still playing, 10 years later. So it's something that, I really enjoy. And I think it can benefit you on the ice as well.
How do you do? I understand you play with Kent Johnson. Tell us about that relationship.
Yeah, I mean, we played together when we were younger too, I think once. And, now past few summers, we've really got to know each other and we became pretty good friends. So, I mean, someone like him, I think you can just watch him in practice and learn, 5 new moves every time. So, I mean, he's such a fun guy to be around and, obviously the success he had. So, you learn a lot from him and, it's a lot of fun to play with him.
You say you think you can benefit, or at least it can benefit your ice game. In what ways? Where do you have takeaways from inline hockey that you can apply in the winter months?
I think just mainly kind of creativity and puck skills. I think you're probably a little more free in inline hockey than you are in 5-on-5 ice hockey. So, I mean, I think just kind of trying new things and that you can use in your season.
I know some ice hockey coaches don't particularly love inline, Connor. Have you ever been told, hey, don't get off of the blades, stay on the skate blades, stay on the ice? Has anyone ever tried to discourage you from inline?
Not really, no. I think, obviously people always, have their opinions. And I think, for some people, maybe it's not their thing. But, like I said, I really enjoy it. And I haven't really been told to stop playing, so it's been good.
Well, good on you. Thank you for the time. We'll be watching you at the World Juniors and can't wait to see you here with the Pats later this year. Appreciate this, Connor. Be well.
Thank you guys very much.